Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you friends? This is Muhammad Asim and you are watching my YouTube channel Paramedics Lectures. Dear friends, today I am here to discuss the new topic, and the topic is TLC counting method via Neubauer chamber. And this method we will learn about the total leukocyte counting procedure via Neubauer chamber. We will learn the method that we used for Neubauer chamber to count TLC and blood. So dear friends, like and subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to share the video. Let's start the topic. So dear friends, this is Neubauer chamber with two cover slips. Neubauer chamber is made of a glass and which we use in medical laboratory to count RBCs, WBCs and platelets. Neubauer chamber structure. So dear friends, this is the 9 squares of Neubauer chamber. You can see here. This is the 9 squares of Neubauer chamber, and which we see these squares under microscope whenever we observing the Neubauer chamber. The millimeter of these three squares is 3 mm, right? And the mm of these three squares is also 3 mm. It is mean the millimeter of every square is 1 millimeter, 1 mm. This is the square having 1 mm, having diameter of 1 mm. 1 mm is this one, second one also 1 mm. It is mean the one square is 1 mm. So difference importantly, this one, second one, third one and fourth one, this is the specific squares and Neubauer chamber and which we count WBCs. Okay, after counting WBCs and these four squares, we multiply the total counted WBCs with 50 and the obtained value will be our TLC. Why we multiply with 50? We will learn later. Remember here, this is the four squares that is recommended for counting WBCs when you are interested to get the TLCs and blood. Okay, the whole square is 1 mm and every squares having 16 small squares, and the millimeter of one square is 0.25 mm, right? Okay, this is the pattern, this is the WBCs present in one square. So what is the pattern of WBCs, what is the pattern of counting WBCs and square? This is the pattern, we count in this pattern WBCs, we will count WBCs and this pattern, right? Now, Neubauer chamber depth 0.1 mm. What is the depth of Neubauer chamber? Very easily. Whenever we put the cover slips on Neubauer chamber, the area between Neubauer chamber and cover slip in which we can introduce the sample, this is the depth of Neubauer chamber, and 0.1 mm is the depth of Neubauer chamber. Now, procedure of counting TLC and blood. Take 380 microliter WBCs reagent in a clean tube. First of all, we take the reagent WBC reagent present in a clean bottle. 380 microliter. First of all, you should need to take 380 microliter reagent in a clean tube. Mix 20 microliter fresh whole blood or EDTA blood with WBC's reagent. After it, take the blood from the patient and take specific amount 20 microliter blood and mix with WBC's reagent available in a clean tube. Wait for 5 minutes. Now after 5 minutes, load the Neubauer chamber carefully. We will wait for 5 minutes, and after completion of 5 minutes we will load the Neubauer chamber, and after loading the Neubauer chamber then we will wait for 2 minutes and then focus the chamber and do counting in 4 large squares. We will count the WBCs and 4 recommended large squares. After counting it, we will multiply the counted WBCs with 50 and the obtained value will be TLC. Importantly, very important, we do counting and Neubauer chamber 4 large squares under 40x. It is mean simple. We will observe the Neubauer chamber under 40 lens of microscope. whenever we are counting the TLC. Note the point. Counting procedure. This is the very simple procedure. We will count those cells that are present inside the circles. As you can see here, black cells. We will count these cells that is present inside the circle square. The cells that are outside the square, we will never count it. Like you can see here, this is the cells that is present outside the square, so we will not count these cells. We will count only those cells which are present in center of the square. Why we multiply with 50? Very simple. Count the WBC and 4 large square if the number is n. As I told you, we will count the WBCs in 4 large squares if the number is n. 1 large square is 1 mm. As I declared to you, the millimeter of 1 large square is 1 mm. You can see here the whole square is 1 mm. So depth of Neubauer chamber is 0.1 mm. As I told you, depth of Neubauer chamber is the area whenever we put the cover slip on Neubauer chamber. The area between Neubauer chamber and cover slip is our depth, and normal is 0.1 mm. Total area counted in 4 large square is equal to 4 multiplied by 1. So as we count WBC in 4 large square, so our total area is 4. We will multiply 4 with 1. What is 1? 1 is the millimeter of 1 large square, and then we will multiply with 0.1. What is 0.1? 0.1 is the depth of Neubauer chamber. So after doing this, we will get 0.4 microliter. So number is equal to n multiplied by 10 divided by 4 is the total WBCs and the cell n 1 microliter. Okay, we will multiply the number 10 and divide with 4, so we will get WBCs and 1 microliter. Now dilution is 120. Simply we take 380 microliter reagent and 20 microliter blood. So after taking these, 120 dilution is prepared. 20 multiplied by 19, 380. It is mean one part is blood and 19 part of reagent we will take. So after taking this, 120 dilution is prepared. So number of cells n microliter is equal to n multiplied by 10 multiplied by 20 divided by 4. After doing this calculation, you will get 50. So we will multiply the total counted WBCs and 4 large squares with 50, and after multiplication with 50, the obtained value will be our TLC. So dear friends, this is the very simple procedure of counting TLC and blood. So dear friends, like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and don't forget to share the video. Take care. See you in next video.